Y'all, I cannot believe I listen, I have not went live in so long. Tell me why I thought I was live. Just did a whole live and I was streaming apparently and never pushed go live. I've been on here, so I'll get to y'all pouring my heart out. But we gonna go over it again. Anyway, we gonna this just started. But we live, y'all. Um, what am I supposed to say? I'm just that done threw me for a whole loop. I'm slightly shamed and slightly embarrassed. Not a whole lot of it, but oh my gosh. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about hair health and hobbies. And today is a live video. So I'm really getting on here. This is very random. I know this is very it's just very random. I wanted to get on here because I wanted to just really connect more live, but also to see one if I remember how to do it, which I clearly did not, and to catch you up because I know my hair is probably a lot different than the last video that you saw me in, and I just kind of want to talk about literally hair, health, and hobbies really fast. So I'm gonna slow down and chill. I realize I'm going fast because we were literally just talking. You don't know that we were just talking. We had a whole session, but here we are now. So a disclaimer of why I haven't been going live. I am like, if you could see my desk right now, it's very minimal. It's not a lot there. And going live using like a camera and a microphone and all that is a lot of extra chores, and I just didn't like the clutter. But like now that I moved and I'm in a different space, it's like, okay, I want to go live again. And so instead of me chasing after perfection, like 99%, it's just like getting started and doing the things and just making it enjoyable. So instead of like trying to have this and trying to do that and trying to make it perfect and XYZ, like guys, you are literally on my laptop and I'm using my laptop's audio. So I don't know what this sound like. Hopefully you can hear me and hopefully you can see me. We gonna realize when it run back what it's looking like and what it's doing. But literally I love this because there's no rhyme or reason. We're just gonna chat and we're going to catch up. So hair, health, and hobbies. You know we gotta start with hair. And I'm just gonna jump right into this again because clearly nobody is going to be watching this. If I see somebody join, I'll say, hey, look, that made me feel good. I'll say hi. But for y'all who probably watching this back on recording, we're going to get started right with the hair. So if you see my hair, the last time you saw me, you probably saw me in the braids that Summer helped me do. I had 8 of them, and now you see it has been reduced significantly to 4 braids. So I really enjoyed the protective style of having the braids in, but this time I did it better. I mean, I don't know if the braids themselves not better. Let's get into that. So when I did this set that I have on myself now, I actually intended to do 5 braids. As you see, we ended up with 4 because Summer decided she wanted to go play. So I didn't have my partner. And if you know, the last set came out halfway decent because my daughter Summer helped me part my hair. So this time, listen to the cheat code. When I did my hair, I knew it was just me. And I know me can't part me. So I intentionally did the parts wavy. You get what I'm saying? So that when people look at my hair, they'll think, oh, she meant to do that. But really, the T is, the gag is, I knew I couldn't part straight. So I think I only have one straight. Look, that part ain't even straight, is it? This was the only part that I did straight, and everything else I tried to like do windy so that it looked like it was intentional, but it really, child, it was intentional, but it was based on the fact that I know I had to cover up not being able to part my hair straight. And I think it actually kind of worked out in a weird way. Child, I hope I'm live. I hope I'm live because I don't know how to read none of that stuff. But anyway, so what I did this time, and I'm going to get into the hair. Let me show it to you first. So here we go. I'm always shimmying. Something wrong with me. And as they always say, the back is none of my business. Yeah, girl, it just started. Hey, I thought I started at like 6:15. That's what it said on my thing. Child, I was talking with y'all. I promise I was pouring my heart out. We gonna still talk about it. And I had never pushed go live. That's embarrassing. But this is the back. I haven't even had the heart to see what the back is looking like because I'm just satisfied with the front. Um, I probably need to check that out. I did get compliments, so I don't think it's too bad looking back there. But let me tell you, so this time I did it better. So the first time I did my hair, I said that I kind of like ripped through it or whatever because I didn't let it dry as much as it should have. So this time I was smart and I used wisdom is key. And so I let it I washed my let's get into it because I washed my hair. First of all, let's go all the way back. I even did that part right. So I had told you I did not even have clarifying shampoo into my regimen, but now we know what to do. So for this particular set, because I had went swimming and everything, I used my clarifying shampoo, and then I followed my clarifying shampoo up with my moisturizing shampoo. I got it this time. And then I deep condition as normal and then style as normal. On this particular hair, I did my leave-in spray conditioner, my OG that I always use. I just love that. It says try switching from top chat to live chat so you can see all your messages. I think I don't I have that on the screen. Is that what I'm looking at? Oh, thank you. Here we go. Teach me. I don't know if it's going to change on my screen, but I just changed what I'm looking at. I didn't know that I honestly didn't know that I could cornrow this good on myself either. I hadn't braided my hair or attempted to braid my hair in years, in a long, 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 long time, and so I shocked myself. Have you ever done something that you really like? I was. When I tell you I was outdone, I'm stuttering now. I was shocked, and I'm like, not me being a stylist, not me being able to actually pull this off. But yeah, so I switched it to live chat. Thank you so much. Um, so I was saying for my hair, what I did was I used my spray leave-in conditioner, and then I followed that up with I'm out of products. If I see me doing this to jog my memory, I need to go up get some more. I use my ORS Daily leave-in moisturizer that's infused with castor oil. It's what I moisturize with, and then usually I will follow up with oil or grease. And I haven't bought grease in a while. I'm not, gonna like say I've been using it. Like once they grease ran out, I didn't really buy anymore. I've been using my oil between my olive oil and my jojoba oil, mainly my jojoba oil. This time I did something different. I actually used my chi. You guys know I have that chi silk infusion. I don't know what prompted me to do that, but every time I use the chi, I get such like shine and whatever. So this time I was like, I'm gonna do it. But the tea was this time I let my hair air dry. It wasn't completely dry, but it was like 90% dry. I have a hard time managing my hair when it's like all the way dry. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but that's how I am. So I can't do soaking wet hair either, but I digress on that point. It was damp, but it wasn't even damp. It was more dry than it was damp, if that makes sense. And so like I said, I start to do 5 as you can see. So this one is by far the thickest braid and then from there, like I tried to make it whatever. When I realized that I was doing 2, I was like, okay, we're gonna bantu knot this, or what they call them now, space buns. We're gonna space bun this so that I know that this is the style that I'm gonna wear every single day, and it's been blessing me. Today is Thursday. I pre-pooled my hair Monday night, and it had got late on me, so I didn't wash my hair and braid my hair until Tuesday. And then of course when I was done, I got my jojoba oil, and of course I did the parts, and then a new holy grail product, the dew mousse, the honey. I do not like the way it smells, but that is a holy grail for me. My hair loves it, and my son, his hair loves it because he wants locks. So we're growing out his hair. I don't know if we're gonna like it yet because he's 6, but he really wants locks so bad. So we've been doing the sponge on him, giving him that little twisted look, and he's really enjoying that. But our hair eats that stuff up. I don't know if you remember, I had bought a what are the edge control, like the old school hard edge control, not a wax stick. But like if you look at my edges, I really don't leave my edges out. I just do a little razzle dazzle. This is literally the mousse, and it's the like I literally get up every day and be touched up with some mousse, and I love it because it's liquid based. It's not hard, it's not caked up, it's not a lot of flaking, it's not any of that stuff, and so it's good. And then for me, I don't sleep in these because of the tension. Well, it's not tight, it's really loose, but you think about like laying on them, the tension and being uncomfortable. All I do is I pop the space buns out at night, wrap my hair up like normal, and then in the morning just put these two twists back in, and it's been, of course the hair is still fresh, but it's been a vibe for me. Yeah. And see, that was my thing. I did not have I think, okay, let me not be a squirrel and read one comment at a time. I didn't have a clarifying shampoo in my regimen. Like I told you guys, when I got hip to a a clarifying shampoo, I'm like, y'all, oh, they gonna drag me because I've been using this same shampoo all my life. I feel like it's not been all my life, but like all my life, Lord. So let me buy one. And I said that I was going to start implementing a clarifying shampoo now that I know once a month. But because I went swimming and stuff, I was like, I'm gonna use the clarifying shampoo. Whatever you did, it's looking juicy. Girl, yes, I don't know. Like you're right. I be feeling like whatever I did with this, even my husband, like when I when I had a lady, it's the doggone doom moves. I'm telling you, that stuff is nice. My hair loves it. It's a thing. I feel like that's what it is, if I'm being honest. But I had laid my hair down and then I was walking, I'm trying to get some attention. And he was like, "Oh, your hair looks really nice." I'm like, "Oh, I done came up. I done came on to something." Yeah, she said you see a lot of that. My nephew well, actually, I'm like, there's a lot of people in my okay, I don't want to call it like jumping on a train, but there's a lot of people in my family that have locks. My sister has locks. My mother-in-law has locks. Her niece sister has locks. My sister, she has locks. My auntie was trying to get locked. Like it's just like everybody is just like locked or twisted on for the boys, and so that's what my husband is bald. So nice beard though. And then how it is, it just goes from here to here. But that's what he kind of sees. He sees my nephew with his hair, and then he sees my other nephew with his locks, and he really wants him so bad. But and then everybody keeps telling me, let him like his hair, let him give him locks. But I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We doing good for me anyway. We're doing good. Just let him grow out his hair and keep it that way. Oh, okay. Yes. But so that's the hair, and that's how we got to this point. Um, and so let's just out of here. Let's just update on hair in general. All right, so I'm gonna go hair. I'm gonna talk health, and we're gonna do hobbies. So for the hair tip, now that I got this out the way. Oh, I did want to say I do have some videos. Um, I've been sitting on them. I got like two long form and like a couple shorts as well. But the reason why I haven't posted them and really why I want to go live, 'cause I feel like I haven't been on top of my game, is because I'm editing for a friend, and that's been kind of superseding my own projects right now. And so as soon as I get that out of the way, I'll be able to like edit my own videos and get those out. But anyway, the hair. So I always give a disclaimer, and I say that this is a journey, right? We are all on journeys. I'm specifically talking about my hair though, and so I can't tell you what exactly to do because I'm not a beautician. I didn't go to school for this, and I'm not even a YouTube guru. Like literally, y'all, I'm asking you guys for help with my hair, and this is the thing that I'm so grateful for. I am so grateful for joining this YouTube community. I am so grateful for y'all taking the time to watch the videos, to listen to me, child, to listen to me sometimes because I'm a squirrel. But even to give me the advice and to drop the gems, because if it wasn't for y'all, I promise you probably like, girl, you doing too much, but I'm not. My hair wouldn't even be like this today because I didn't really do much to my hair at all. At all. And I started my YouTube under the notion that I'm going to be a straight hair natural. Like that's what it has to be. So in my brain, I was thinking, you either this or that. Like, okay, either I'm a curly girl, or I'm a straight hair, or I'm a relaxer girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to stick in one of these categories, find what works for my hair. And along this journey, what I have actually found out is that it actually is balance. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. It's almost like this middle part that I have stuck in my head, or that I used to have stuck in my head, because creature of habit, right? But when you constantly using that middle part for styling purposes because you like the way it looks, or to detangle with, or whatever, to shampoo with, you're gonna start getting balding or thinning because of the weathering, constantly using that traction or whatever. And so it's like, you still need, you got to move that part every once in a while for balance. Not saying that you can't go back to the middle part, but you need the balance. And so it's like, along this journey, I've learned that there are three kind of hair molds that my hair loves to go back in between. And so the first is being a straight hair. There's two that I will never, I'm not going back. Let's start with those that I'm not going back to. And that is a wash and go. I can't be a curly girl. One, because due to like using heat on my hair, my curl pattern has relaxed. I could probably still do a wash and go. It has relaxed some. It's not as springy, but even if it was the springiest curly of coils, I cannot go back to a wash and go. Now, hear me. I'm not saying that somebody else can't live in a wash and go, because I know you can. I see it on YouTube. But for me, due to my ignorance and inability to upkeep it because of my lifestyle and laziness, that just can't be for me. If you are somebody who has that every 3 days, every 7 days, you got the regimen down pat, it works for you, then that's beautiful. But for me, my hair was a rat's nest. It was breaking off. It was constantly dry. I was using 1,000 products. It just didn't work for me. So that's one thing that I will never go back to. And then the second thing that I will never go back to is something that everybody seems to be going back to, which is a relaxer. And it's nothing against relaxers. I mean, I get it. I mean, I started off wanting to be strictly a straight hair natural, and I mean silk pressed bone straight natural. And I learned that, ain't this a journey? I learned that even that's not for me. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. But I get it. They always saying it's easier. I was struggling in XYZ. I totally understand, because that's the reason why I decided that I wanted to be a straight hair natural, to keep my hair stretched, because it was easier, it fit my lifestyle, it was more conducive. So I can understand. So the only thing for me, and don't get it twisted, we gonna have to put this out here too, because this argument on both sides of that field, because somebody will say having a relaxer is easier, and then some people will say being a curly girl, being natural is easier because you can wet your hair, you can do this, and at times it takes you to XYZ for relaxer, we can just wash it and we can go. That's what I'm saying, it has to fit your lifestyle. But the relaxer part for me is just the chemical. That's the only thing. So instead of like just burning it, and notice I didn't say killing it, because all hair that comes out is already dead. It's just altering the state of that said hair strand. But instead of like burning it straight, go ahead and getting it straight all at once, I like the idea of using heat, because it's damage, whatever, but you can kind of control it. So I get to pick how much damage I want. Do I want a lot to where that stuff is straight like a relaxer? Do I want a medium to where my curls still they spring back? They're a little looser, but they string back. Or do I want it to where my curls not altered at all? It's far few and in between. I feel like I have more control over that. So those are the two things. But back to the balance. I started off thinking that I was just going to only be a straight hair natural, but then I came on here. And then I met you all, and you guys started just dropping me gems about like being stretched in the Rev Air. That changed the game, because now I can be in a blowout. That, because usually when I typically blow out like my hair, it would be big. I don't want to say sleek, because the Rev Air it by no means straight in my hair, but it's just something about how the reverse technology pull. That's what it is. It's not blowing, right? It pulls the hair down. It's just like, I don't have to do anything else. Like, I can stay here and be totally fine with how my hair is stretched. That was a game changer. And now, literally just discovering that I can braid my own hair. Like, I'm a stylist. Not me saying I'm a stylist after, girl, you braid your hair twice. I did my hair 2 times and I'm already a stylist. I'm not. But I honestly feel like I can get away with it. And the fact that I'm learning by my own hand, all of this stuff is free 99. Free 99. And the reason why I keep saying the balance word is because, like, I can see how braiding my hair the same or XYZ could eventually cause problem, or could eventually cause weathering. I could see how constantly straightening my hair could eventually cause the weathering, or constantly blowing it out because you got to manipulate a little bit more. But just being able to have these in my back pocket and to switch between them has really, 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 really been blessing me. So it's like I don't even feel like I can say I'm a straight hair natural anymore. I feel like I should more so say stretched, because that's a general category for me to say, like, my hair is stretched when it's in braids, it's stretched when it's in a blowout, it's stretched when I'm doing a soft press. And that's what I don't want to leave out. Soft press. I came into this thinking that I wanted a silk press, bone straight, you know what I mean, that sleek look, and learned really fast that even that wasn't really for me. I love a soft press on my hair. It makes it feel fuller. It still has the movement. It has the thickness that I have come to grow and like. And so it's just like, this has just really been a great, 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 great hair journey. Just even learning what products, because I was kind of leery of using a lot of products and different things like that. Just learning what staples, what works and what doesn't work. It has really been a blessing, and it's all from the comments, literally from the comments, because I don't have anybody else around me that would tell me what to do. Normally people look at my hair and they want me to tell them, and I'm like, child, if only you knew. And then I'm just so appreciative, because it's like now I can have the aesthetic or the look that I want, because before my hair was either in two braids or in plaits, and I'm like, because I felt like being on a length retention journey, like I got to keep my hair up, I got to keep my hair up, but I didn't really like the way I was presenting myself. And not saying that I don't like my natural hair, but I was just saying, like, when I first started my channel, like, y'all would know, like, I would always often say I look like a little kid, like I look kiddish or I look whatever, because I just didn't like the look that it would give me, even though I like the benefit of my hair. And so I'm just even learning, there's that B word again, balance, even with that, knowing how to retain length but still enjoy having my hair out, being able to style my hair, like that has been a blessing as well. So that's just kind of where I am for hair. Ultimately, I'm still on a length retention journey, because I want to grow my hair still. I want to see how I actually, like, honestly want to see how long I can grow my hair now. Like, at what point is my hair just gonna be like, nope, we're not going past here. This is over. I feel like I could probably maintain my hair at the length that it is now, but I want to see how far I could go. Yes, I pray so too, because the project, which I'm not gonna talk, because it's her project. It's a spiritual based project, and she reached out to me and asked if I could help edit and put some things together for her, and I'm like, of course. And she had even sent me over like a little, it was like a little contract or something, and she's like, I know we haven't discussed payment, and I haven't even told her that. I'm like, girl, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me for this. I'm like, just no. I mean, I'm gonna tell her that. I haven't told her yet, because I'm just like, a contract agreement, girl, no. I'm gonna do this for you, and God bless you on your way. Pray that everything works out for you. Because as long as she asked me to do something big, and she wants me to help to put a back match up a trailer for her. So in with doing that, you gotta have, I'm not saying my YouTube videos aren't intentional, but just making sure the music and cuts and things are, like, nice, and then to give variations of what she may want, because I'm not living in her brain to know, so just to give her some options to kind of choose from. So that's what I've been doing for her. But so far so good for the hair thing. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to them. I really can't. To edit my videos and put my videos out. So that was the hair. Now we're going to move on to the health. So I'm going to start with the physical health first. And as you can see, I actually literally, I'm sitting in workout clothes. I'm supposed to be working out already, but my slow self thought I was live already. And so now everything is pushed back. Oh, you said, I really wish I had some braided hands in my back pocket, because 90% of the time I'm too lazy. Yeah, I'm like that too. Not like, I really gotten spoiled with the Rev Air, because I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes in my brain, like, I just know I'm about to press my hair, but on wash day and after I blow dry my hair, we just stop there, because I'm too lazy to go through with whatever. And oh wait, let's backtrack the hair, because I also was gonna say, I've learned also how to style my hair so many different type of ways. Thanks to you all, and like give me product, like not like products, hair products, but like hair tools to use. Like, I'm amazed at myself. Like, I have so many heatless curls under my bag, y'all. Like, I have the soft pillow curlers. I have like the jumbo rods that work, and I discovered the one long rod. I don't even know what these are called. The one long rod. Like, the fact that works on a blowout. not even straight hair. It's like, say less, say less. And now, like, I know that I can braid my hair. This is just too much. I'm just learning too much. I'm having fun with it. I'm really having fun with it. Thank you. Hey, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for joining. And this is something too that I want to do. I want to actually go live, and that's something that I was going to say too, because I didn't expect anybody to be on here. To comment down below, like, what, because I was going to say it backwards. Okay, what would you like to chit chat about specifically live? And then, like, what hair content would you like to see live? Because now that I'm here and I have more room, I can actually really literally do my hair with you guys. So I think that that's actually, I like it. I know it's longer, but I still like it. Yeah. You say you want to know what happened to the physical? We okay. Let's get to the let's get to the physical health right now. Okay, so I did start my my health journey, but it didn't start when I was supposed to. It started 2 weeks later, so that's why. Anyway, I'm still on it. So I did a lot of research between like HIIT and a lot of cardio and strength training, and I found that for me, for my particular needs of what I'm trying to do, that I need more strength training. And then so I still do a lot of walking, and I still have like my cardio day, but I've been doing a lot of strength training. So technically, y'all, I'm only in week 3 of my workout regimen. This is supposed to be week 4, but I did 2 weeks straight, and then the third week I fell completely, y'all. I fell off. I didn't work all week, but I'm like, I'm not gonna let that stop me this time. So I jumped back on the horse this week. So it's technically my 4th, but this is my week 3 that I've been doing my workout. And so what I'm doing is what's called a body recomp, and it's one of those things to where I'm not really going to see the numbers move on the scale, but I can tell you, because my body is recomping, but I can tell you, like, even just from the little 3 weeks that I have been doing, I feel better. Like, my mobility is better. I've even been doing things, because it's more than just about the aesthetic. It's actually being healthy. Because you think about, like, longevity. I always tell my husband, it's like, the Lord's going to, like, bless us, like, with length of days. The Lord said the same, Lord willing. It's like, I don't want to be 112 and in pain and hurting and not mobile. You know what I mean? I want a quality of life as I age. And so it's like, it starts now. Like, I'm always joking about how old I am, right? Because I'm like getting up there. Like, I'm over 35. Like, we gonna talk about that too. But there's no reason my back should be hurting or my knee feeling pressure. My knee is paining in my shoulder. It's like, you gotta start taking care of my body. And so that's kind of just like where it all sprung from. So I do things that look silly, like the deep squat and the bear crawl. I've been doing those things just because I'm like, I need to keep my mobility. I need to be able to, when I'm 75, still be mobile, still be moving, still be active, and having a quality of life, not aching and paining and swollen and can't move and need people to XYZ. For me, it's like, no, I don't want to be like that. I want to say stuck like that. I just want to have a better quality of life. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually strength training, and then along with the actual the physical health, because I always bring up my age, but not even to be funny. I was on Instagram today, and I'm usually never outside on Instagram. Snapchat is a different story. YouTube is a different story, because I'm a very introverted person. But and I was sharing with the people on Instagram. I was being funny, but I'm like, in all seriousness though, I'm over 35, but I honestly feel like this is I'm in my prime. I feel like this is prime time. And then I'm going to ease into that era where it turns into fine wine. And then I'm going to, gracefully age into that season, but we're going to wait on that season. I'm not trying to rush them, but like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, I can inhale all of the goodness and the wisdom and the clarity and the peace, and exhale all of the things that I've learned that disrupts that peace, or that just gets me off, or different things like that. It's just like, this era where I am right now, this season of where I am right now, it has been just such a blessing. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. Yes, it says that body recomp is something else frustrating to watch the scale go up. Yes, the same 2 pounds, and that's what because I've been looking at just different YouTubers just to encourage myself as well, and they always say like throw the scale out the window. They say don't do it. Like they say you're better off taking pictures and just like how you feel, like the reps, like with the progressive overload and different things like that, like measured by that. And I totally understand it because when I first started walking, when I first started working out, it was a struggle. But like it's I'm getting to that point where I don't know if it's like a normal. It's like I want to feel like that burn, just like I want to get those reps in and exercise, which is different for me because it was an enemy. But the enemy for me was like a lot of hitting cardio. That's still the enemy, but I still gotta, get on that treadmill and walk and different things like that. I know, but as far as me I don't even have asthma, but having an asthma attack, I just wasn't here for that. So I found something that I can sustain, and then also learning that what's the ratio that they give you? They say it's like 20% workout, 80% diet. So even that, learning how to eat cleaner, learning how to get more protein. That's something I had to learn. I was not even eating enough protein. So just all around with that. So I work out Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. I make sure I do one cardio, like focus on cardio day a week. But I try to walk and get my steps up every day, and then the other 2 days I condition. And so what I mean by that is like with my children, I try to just get moving, do a fun activity. It's something that still get my heart rate up, but it's not necessarily just like only walking or jogging. And see, I have to work my way up to the 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 steps. And I think too it's because I went on summer vacation, but that's something that I noticed that I can that you would think like, oh yeah, I can get 10K steps in, but really you gotta be moving. You gotta be moving. You can't be too stationary, I should say. So, but it's like, I'm more aware of those things. So I'm excited to see, how things transform, just how, my body changes and reacts. I'm definitely excited for those things. So that's the physical aspect of it. I just have to keep pushing. I can't quit. I have an accountability partner. She is doing better than me, which I'm happy for. But I only say that because she probably won't be telling how old she is. My accountability partner is in her late 60s, early 70s, and she's kicking my butt when it comes to her consistency and her working out and getting up in the morning and stuff like that. I'm like, you're making me look bad. So yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so I think that was an old video. It's a different video. So after week 4, I'll switch up. So basically I do full body exercises. I have them. I have them here. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like every Monday I do the same routine, if that makes sense. Every Tuesday the same routine, every Thursday and every Saturday. So for these first 4 weeks, and then I'll switch what those are up for the next 4 weeks, and then switch for the next 4 weeks, and then for the next 4 weeks. But even while I'm inside of this first 4 weeks, so let's say that I'm supposed to be doing push-ups, right? Starting off with 10 reps. So like right now I can do more. Honey, I cannot do a push-up. So let me be honest. An incline push-up. I started out doing 10 of them. So either I'm going to lower myself or do more reps, if that makes sense, for the progressive overload. And then after that 4 weeks is up, I'm going to switch the particular full body exercises that I do. One thing that I am going to add that I haven't been doing is like targeted ab workout. I haven't been doing any ab training, so I do want to work on building my core. Like with the full body workout, like I'll have some planks or some other things that activate my core, but to really target my core is something that I want to do, just to additionally add that into my workout. So no, it's not the same routine, and so maybe I need to share what that routine is in a future video, but it's not the same routine as that one. So that's the physical health. So let's go to spiritual health. Now, this is where I'm talking about my last one, where I thought I went live. Honey, this is where we was really chatting up, and this is where it really got real. So So spiritually, and it's just like I don't even know where to start. Okay, so spiritually, I was sharing with my husband, and I don't know if I shared this with you guys before. My husband is a pastor, and I'm a pastor too, but I always say my husband is a pastor because he's actually a lead pastor. He's the lead pastor, um, and so it's just different. It's just a different level of, I guess, spiritual warfare when it comes to particular things. And it's not like he's been a lead pastor for a long time. He literally got installed this year. So not only is it new, it's still like a transition. It's still transitioning, even off like, we're solid and like over that big initial transition hump, but there's still a lot that you're learning and that you're growing. You want to say hi, Summy girl? You look like you've been asleep. You say hi. Actually, I'm actually live, girl.
Hi.
You got your stuffy animal.
Yeah.
That you're actually.
I won it at the fair a long time ago.
Oh, so I don't remember that. Okay. That you're learning and that you're growing in. And so in this season, I was talking to my husband and I was just like, the Lord has me in. You remember that show at Yana Van Zant where it's like Fix Your Life? He has me in the season of Brittany, like, you need to fix your life, because it like when you look out, right, you can see what's easily, like, you just discerning the spirit. You can see what's going wrong here, have the solution for this problem, or what's going on here. And when you look out, you can see all those things. But the Lord just had me like, girl, you need to sit back and you need to reflect and hold up that mirror to yourself before you even respond. Like, even if I'm in a conversation with somebody, or even if I'm I don't know, having a meeting with somebody, or even if something is going wrong or there's some kind of conflict. It's like the Lord is having me now in a space where it's just like, girl, fix you. You sit back and you reflect on you before you respond, before you react. But check your heart. Make sure that, I always say, that your mind is elevated above certain things. But not only that, like, get down to the root, the heart of the matter. And so I was sitting with my cousin, and I was sharing with her this, and she kind of looked at, her eyes got wide. She kind of looked at me and was like, "Oh, like, I want to know the tea. Like what have you been doing?" I'm like, "That's what we fail to realize, because we want to look at the outrageous, or what we feel like, the outrageous sins or different things like that is, but the word is like, we ought to be a whole. Like, there are certain things. So like I told you, my attitude. A lot of people in my life can probably attest to my attitude. There are some people in my life that will probably look at me and say, "Oh, like, hallelujah, like, oh, thank you, Jesus, I can just see you come a long way." And there's some people that are probably like, "I am so glad that the Lord got you." And there's other people who meet me in this journey along the way, they're like, Pastor Brittany, like, I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe you would have a sharp tongue or attitude about yourself. But even something as simple as that territory, just to making sure that I'm claiming that, like, I'm in that space, and still making sure that my attitude and things are right, and just how I interact with different people. Because I told you, where you going? Where you going? I'm live. You want to say hi? Of course not. Where you going? Oh, okay. He's so private. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Saturday. I'm gonna talk about that. I promise I'm about to talk about that too. But just to even get back to this, she was looking at me like, spill the tea. Like, what have you, been doing? Just because it's not outrageous or what we would consider like a heinous sin, doesn't mean that it's all right. And so it's just like, even just like the little things, because I was sharing with her, like, the Lord is just sharing with me, like, you can't help anybody. You can't serve in your capacity if you, one, not eating the word for yourself, but two, like, if you're not, I don't want to be a hypocrite, like, if you're not working on the things that are wrong, whether it's whether it's whether it's my relationship with my family, like children, husband, or whether it's outside of that, whether it's right, like, all these things, like, it all goes together. And we want to make sure that we are just living right and just making good right choices. Because even the Lord had came to me about, I was in a season of preaching. I was watching so much preaching. Like that was all I was watching. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm getting so many good nuggets. I'm learning. It was so much good teaching, and it was so good. But the Lord had to sit me down and was like, like fix you. Like you're trying to live off of a rhema of a word that somebody else studied for, that they got out in the scripture, and like you eating this up. And I was like, it's good and it's fine and dandy. But the Lord was like, you need to crack open your Bible and read and study and get some rhemas for yourself. When it's not time you did a character study or a word study, like in your Bible, like, and so it's like it's just a lot of things spiritually. I've been trying not to be a crybaby, but when I think about how good the Lord has been to me, and to neglect some of the things, the primary things that I know to do, I just feel like it hurts. I know if it hurt my heart, that's just where I be. But I ain't crying today. Not on this live. Not on this live. Not on this live. Not today. Not today. Not today. But yes, I agree. The devil is busy, and I think it's because the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. It's just like, you try so hard, but it's the little foxes that spoil the vine. And I guess all in all, that's what I'm trying to say. The Lord is, you can't get it through anybody else, and we really got to work on ourselves, our own soul salvation, because people are looking at us, and not even to a platform, but they want to see how you live in. Is what you're saying, is what you presenting, really the fruit you bear. And it's only one way to produce fruit that is valuable, that is of substance, and we gotta live it. And so I feel like the Lord has put me in a season of, you gotta yield everything if you want to yield anything. Like, you have to. We always talk about laying aside weights, but some of this stuff ain't weights. It's the small foxes, it's the attitudes, it's the pride, it's the I know right. I know what, I know what this word is, or I know what this situation is, but the Lord is really telling me, like, girl, you, like, me, work on me, fix me, be slow to speak, swift to hear. I was stuck on that scripture, Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. I was just thinking, we like to always be deep and go to the wisdom and instruction, but the first part of that is, girl, I said we ain't crying on this live. Anyway, the first part of that is knowledge. You gotta eat the word. You gotta know the word. It's just, it's just so much. But I do praise God, because I realize that the more that I'm yielding and the more that I'm working on really me, and just really having a heart to live this thing and to see. It's just like, I don't know if I said it in this one, because I thought I went live before. I was just saying spiritually, like, now I'm in this space of, when you get your fresh fire and you're so zealous. This is like the Lord has me in that area, because it's just like, now I'm like, Lord, the more I yield, it's like, oh Lord, I thank you. Like, God, you are just so faithful, because it's like I'm recognizing how you are moving, how you have shielded me from certain things, and I'm zealous in the regard to where it's just like I'm in a space to where it's just like, Lord, like, your will for me, I want what you desire for me to be my delight. I want to delight in that thing. Not that I have to do it because this is what I know I should do, or this is because I have to do this path to get what the Lord has, because He has a seed abundantly. But no, I want your will, your desire for me to really truly be my delight. Like, I want to delight in that thing, and I feel like He has me in that season of where I'm just really truly trying to delight in the Lord. It's like, I know people are getting sick of me because they're talking to me, but I'm just like being optimistic and being positive. And it's like, it's just so much love. Like, I'm loving everybody. Like, I'm just, because I know me. I'm like I said, I'm introverted, and I feel like there's a difference between being introverted and not being a people person. I was double negative. Well, being introverted is not a negative. Let's say a single negative. But I was introverted, and I didn't like people. Let's just be honest. I didn't like people. I didn't want to go where you was going. I didn't want to do what you was doing. I didn't want to hear you. Like, you talking about, Marion ice box, where my heart used to be just so cold, just so sharp. And so it's just, man, I don't know, because I know I don't went off on a tangent, but I keep saying, not today. Not today. This is a live. But no, spiritually, that's just really truly where the Lord has me, because I know that the devil is busy, but the Lord has greater and desires greater. But we have to be able to rise to that occasion. So yeah, and that's truly what it comes down to. I was reading that last comment. The Lord is really truly working on my heart. We have all experienced levels of church hurt, and sometimes some of the things that we proclaim, or we want to do, or we see as a part of the vision itself even stems out of that, because we were like, I don't want to be in ministry like this, or it's always, the negative or different things like that. And just like I said, with my husband being the pastor now, it's just a lot of it. And what was weightier before, but it's just even more weightier. And it's not even in a I'm not saying it in a bad way at all, but it's just weightier. And I even feel like, even if it didn't even come to that, or having it still would be weight, because he's dealing with us. He's dealing with us. Like, we look, and then I'm gonna get off of this, but when we look around the world, when we look around, like my husband was just saying last night, like, it's one thing when people are causing the disasters, or causing the disruption, or causing the discord, the strife and the enemies. But he's just saying, like, the stuff that even the people can't control, like the weather and different things, like the earthquakes and the tornadoes and the heat and all that. Like, it's just like, we gotta wake up, and we have to realize the times, because we have this um false sense of that we're going to be here forever. So even if the good Lord doesn't come back, we gonna take our rest. We gonna take our rest. And so we have to make sure that spiritually, that we are doing what the Lord is calling us to do, so that we can take that rest. And when we are called, he says, what did he say? What did we hear? Well done, my good and faithful servant. Like, we want to hear that. We want our name to be written in the Lamb's Book of Life. So but yeah, anyway, that's where I've been. That's where I've been spiritually, and just navigating that as well. And like I said, it's been a blessing. Definitely, it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, and the Lord has already been moving in ways that a lot of times the Lord is moving, and it's just it's quiet, and you can sense it. But really, the Lord has really been big in my life. Like, I literally, it's tangible, it's physical. I see what he is doing, and how he's maneuvering, and not just me, in the lives of other people, and in my community. So that's just been a blessing. So that's where I am spiritually. And so the lives. So you said the prayer, the prayer line. That's something that I literally, and when I was on here before, was trying about. I said I have to get back to. So the reason why I had stopped doing it was because of all the clutter and all that, and then I moved, and so I said in my last one, I keep saying my last one, but it never really went up, was we going live. So Saturday we gonna be here at 9 o'clock. There's no excuse. I think I said it earlier. Like, it's just actually getting started. Like, we always have good intentions and good things like that, but because I always want to have stuff perfect and have it, gotta be presentable now. But it doesn't have to be this whole studio and 1,000 course setup. No, this ain't what that's about. And so we going live. We going live every Saturday. Lord says the same, because I know sometimes some things come up in different events and things like that. But we getting back on this prayer line. The only thing that I'm sad about is the Beyond a Prayer Line podcast. I don't think that that's going to be something moving forward, and not because I don't have a heart to do it, or a mind to do it. It's really hard trying to collaborate with other people. Like, I have people that want to do it, who would love to come on and discuss different things, but it's just, one, getting the time management to come together, and then two, I don't know if the camera or their mics are daunting, or just like the setup of it. It's just, when you realize something is not working, like, I'm not going to force it. And like, I can do live, and I love to sit here and I can do live, and I can chat this up all day. But I feel like the point of the podcast is the discourse, like having the different perspective and really getting into that. I mean, I love a good chit chat, but I'm like, I don't want to do a podcast and it's just me. Like, this is my YouTube channel. Y'all hear me talk all the time. So I don't think that that's something that I'll be doing anymore. Yes. Yes, praise God for that last comment. Yeah, it's the getting out of my own way. Ooh, that's the word that'll preach. That'll preach. So that's the spiritual. So we did hair, we did health, and I don't think I'm missing anything with health. Um, am I missing anything with health? No, I'm not missing anything with health. And so hobbies. I'm laughing because who has time for a hobby? No, I'm just kidding. But no, I really kind of seriously don't. But I do have a praise report. Um, my last class. So I'm getting my master's, and this is my, not this, but fall semester will be my last semester, and then your girl will be graduating with a master's degree. And I'm excited because that doesn't start until August, so I have a little bit of downtime, praise the Lord. So I'm excited about that, and just the fact of knowing, oh my goodness, this was so worth it. When I first started this master program and I got through my first semester, I looked at my husband and I said, why, what am I doing? What am I doing? But just to look up here and to know you're doing it. You've almost done it. It's almost a done. It's almost a check. So fall semester will be my last semester of graduate school, and I'm supposed to technically walk in December, but I'm not walking. I'm going to happily pay the graduation fee and then just collect my diploma and have that degree and be finished with that experience. It wasn't a terrible one. It's just when you have a job, you have kids, you have life, you have ministry. Woo wee! And I was also just only doing 2 classes per semester, so. And I don't want. Let me not. Let me not deter anybody from going back to school. Lord, put that on your heart. Do it. Do it. Take advantage of the time while you yet have time. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm so glad. Y'all don't know how glad I can get up and start running right now. Like y'all don't see me running right now, but my feet, you don't see me moving. But if I could be moving Sonic the Hedgehog around this place, honey, tearing everything up, Tasmanian Devil. I'm just excited to be done with the class. So that is a praise report. But as far as hobbies, reading, that's just my thing that I'm doing right now. I'm currently, which I haven't read a psychological thriller in a long time. Like I'll read a mystery book or faith-based book or inspirational book and everything like that. But something possessed me to pick up a psychological thriller, and I tell you, the book is good. It's something about voices in the dark with Midnight Man, AI, technology, stuff like that. I really don't know what it's titled, but I'm telling you, I was reading this book at nighttime in my bed, just reading, honey. And one of my kids came in, opened up the door, about scared me. I said, put this book down. Let me pray. Let me pray. I ain't got no business watching. I'm talking about watching. Read no psychological thriller. It was getting good and scary too. About made me jump out my skin. What you want? Put that book down, girl. not me having to be a daytime reader, but no, but it is, I guess, a nice change of pace reading that. I love a good mystery. I love to try to figure out, and then when you're reading books and texts, just the amount of detail and just trying to figure it out before you get to the book. I love a good mystery, but horror and gore, not for me. I can't do that. Honey, you right. Found the time. That's why I praise the Lord for my husband. I really, really do. I really, really, really do, because listen, with the helping with the children, or just even hearing him sometimes when I'm in a crunch time saying, leave mom alone. What you not come to me? What? I'm just like, thank you, because honey, or even just sacrificing. Like I found myself not even like I would have to be at work and bring my work to work, because when school hours were over, I would have to jump right into this mode, because especially on a Wednesday, to go from work, then to get that little bit of study time, to go to prayer and Bible study and then praise worship. You come home, you ain't got time to eat. Like it was, but we here, so we testifying. So we gonna focus on the good. God, we here. God brought me through it, so we here. But that's it for hobbies. I do want to pick up my guitar. I feel like I've been playing guitar for 50 years. I'm not 50, but that's one of those things that I pick up, put down, pick up, put down. And I guess I'm in a season of where I'm about to pick it up again. I really want to play gospel guitar. I really want to learn how to play gospel guitar. So maybe you guys can be my accountability for that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes this time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all of them. That's hair, that's health, and that's hobbies. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the prayer line on Saturday, just because it's being so long, getting on live and praying with you all. Um, that's a blessing. It's just a blessing to even have even if it's a small community that wants to get up together and just to pray, and to drop prayer requests and just to spend that time in the Lord. It's just a blessing. But yeah, this live, like I said, was very, very random. And I had no idea. I just wanted to see if I could do it, if I remember how to do it. I know how. I got it now. It was a little rough at the beginning. But again, leave a comment if there is particular hair that you would like to see in real time, or chit chats or conversations that you would like to see in real time, even like the workouts or different things like that, or what I do. I'm willing to I'm willing to share it, and whatever, that's what it's all about. So what inspired the new intro in my videos? You know what? I just wanted to change. And I also realized that the intro was kind of long. I just feel like it was very long. And I don't know. I know for me, sometimes if an intro is too long, even on the videos that I watch, well, if I'm committed, I'll fast forward them. But if I'm not, I'll like click to the next video, or I'll like chunk through the video to see what catches my attention. And so I don't know. I just feel like it was kind of old. So I was like, let me get with the times and get a shorter intro. And I like jazz music. I like instrumental music. So instead of doing the song that I had before, because it was too long. That's actually my husband. My husband is singing that. He did the music and he did the vocals for that for me. So I'm never going to bring out a retirement around Christmas time or something special, because I love my intro. But just something different, just to shorten it up, to kind of get into the content a little bit faster, really truly. Hopefully you like it, because it's YouTube. We try. We try. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and, because oh my gosh, I'm way late. Let me get off of here and tend to my children, which is sad because I know they probably already ate everything. So I need to work out, eat myself. I think I gotta fold some laundry that's sitting in the drawer. Right, it's never enough time in the day. Never enough time in the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video here. Hopefully this live turned way longer than what I intended to be, because I really didn't have that much to talk about. But hopefully it was something shared on this live today that you can take, or at least laugh at, or at least identify with, maybe, hopefully, possibly. But that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. Yeah, thank you. That's it. That's all. Love all of y'all. Peace, 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 and many blessings. Hopefully we'll see you guys live again Saturday. But if not, hopefully can get back to editing my own videos next week sometime, so I can begin to drop some more of like my own content. So thank you for rocking with us. No, thank you for being on the live. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So thank you for blessing me with your presence. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Oops, did I? Girl, let me get off live. We gonna get better. I'm still going. There we go.